This is so key, and why a lot of people can't do it. A lot of people can't make it in this market. 95% of the time, waiting is the name of the game.
This is the How to Trade Stocks and Options podcast, brought to you by 10MinuteStockTrader.com, where we cover finance, stocks, options, entrepreneurship, education, and money. And here's your host, voted one of the top 100 people in finance, Christopher Ewell. On today's episode, we're going to stop talking about how to trade and show you exactly how we do trade inside the 10-minute trading room. So be sure to stay to the end so I can show you exactly how to get that $5,488 worth of trading education for free. Let's get into it. I'm going to show you every single trade that we put on over the last couple of weeks and how we traded them. And hopefully you'll find a ton of value with this. So here's everything we've traded inside the 10-minute trading room. The How to Trade Stocks and Options podcast is now exclusively on ShareVision.com, the first dedicated streaming platform for the world of finance. And that's where you can find us every single week over at ShareVision.com. Just head to ShareVision.com to learn more and type in 10-minute stock trader in the search bar. Come like and subscribe. I can't wait to see you over there at ShareVision.com, the first dedicated streaming platform for the world of finance.
Good afternoon, traders. Happy June 8th. Again, this is Chris's day to fight with the internet. Clearly. I have no idea why that was muted. It never starts muted ever in the past, so who knows. But, okay, if you guys are clicking links and you're getting crap like this, like Jay was clicking some links and getting something similar to this, just know it's not something that is intentional. Clearly, there's something going on with the internet. Everything on our sites is down right now. Like, all of our sites. You could type in 10-minute stock trader, you could type in whatever. But it's not for everybody. That's the problem. It was not working for April, but it was working for Rudes. It was not working for me unless I used my my cellular data. And then it works fine. So there's something going on. We're addressing it. We're actively working on it right now. Hopefully resolved as fast as possible. So yeah, Jay, it's not you, my friend. There's something going on out in the internets. Okay, let me check up with the chat here real quick. Jewy, good to see you. Maria, good to see you, my friend. Brian, I appreciate you saying that. You were the first one to let me know. Bob, good to see you, my friend. Donna's here. Yorn is here. All right, the special people can access you. I feel privileged. You guys are special. I mean that for sure. Absolutely. Speaking of, I will not be on Benzinga today. Mitch texted me, how long ago was this? 12 minutes ago, saying they're not doing it today. I don't know what the deal is, but yeah, is what it is. So, not planning on being on Benzinga, but I am here for you. Now, I have been playing. Oh, hey, Nima, good to see you. I have been working on the futures trading. You guys want to check that out? So this is going to be futures day trading using I'm starting with the micro futures, but you can scale this up to everything. That's the cool thing about it. So micro futures, at least in Tastyworks, the margin on those is like $300 each. So that's really cool. It's 1/10 the size of the E-mini S&P full-size futures. And I'm starting with the micro futures, obviously, to make sure this is working before I put real monies at it. But what's cool about this is it's worth 50 shares of the SPY on one of those micro futures contract. It's 10 times as big on the E-mini, so 500 shares. But the SPY costs $411. The micro future, like I was saying, the margin for that is like $300. And you're getting the same equivalent move as 50 shares of SPY. So 411 times 50 is 20,000. You're getting $20,000 worth of exposure for $380 something. So 22 was, I don't know, something like that. It's basically, let's call it 2%. 2% of the margin that it would cost to buy or to sell the SPY in the micro future. And it would be the same in the regular size future, just scaled up by a factor of 10. So I was really excited playing with that. Now, a lot of our trading heroes, especially Larry Height, he really introduced me to the concept of the leverage like that. And that's why we use deep in the money calls and puts, is because you can get essentially a 90% discount. That's how I like to look at it. But with the micro futures, trading it this way, you could get like a 98% discount. Unbelievable. But that's the thing, Brian, is that you can be wrong on the trade, right? You can totally be wrong on the trade. Now, I was back testing this. I'll show you guys some results here. Bearish futures. So this is running on the 12-minute charts. As you guys know, that's my intraday go-to. 21%. And I'm running as deep as it can as far as the 12 minutes go. And that's only back to August. 21% versus the SPY being down 6%. So I'm really happy with these results here. Here's the back test on the one that I did earlier. And it's just now breaking out of the cloud. It's actually about to hit its exit signal. So as I'm doing right now, I'm keeping track of how these are going. Hang on, let me make a note here. But it's essentially following the same principles that we do already. I don't know where the exit's going to come, but it's going to come soon. Okay, I'll get on that later. But that's the thing. Essentially, first unit, second unit, and trends reversing right here, following the 10 period on the 12 minutes. 10 period, 12 minutes. And it looks like it might be turning around right here. So yeah, it's not scalping. It's not going in with major size. It's following very similar plans to what we do already. And position size is key, right? So yeah, working on that. Definitely something I want to develop. And of course, I'll provide everything included for you guys. So no stress there. Victor made it. Tyler made it. Jay says micro futures. That's on the ES, right? Yes. So it would be /MES, micro ES. And there's other ones as well, but I'm focusing just on the one for the sake of making sure it works. And also, today's a defensive day again, with the market not having a direction still. And on my back test, I am showing this to work a lot better, clearly, on an offensive day. Win rate right now. So I went through and back tested everything, like I said. The back test results showed fine, showed promising returns. But also I went through and, let me see if I can find some. I actually marked up on the charts where days would be like a green Fin Club day, or a green or red Fin Club day, with MMFI included and all that stuff. And the expectancy came out very strong. The win rate only at 48%, but I like that because it was an improvement from the back test of 37%. Let me show you real quick. So the back test results showed 37% win rate. 37% win rate with a 21% return. You can scale that up by using the futures, clearly. Like you can get a lot more return on that, of course, as well, by doing that. Keeping your losses small, letting your winners run. And Jay, this is really cool. Yes, no PDTs on those. Yes, yes, yes. That was also one of the thoughts is, hey, let me see. Because I remember somebody asked me one day, they were like, Chris, a lot of the stuff you put on, we can't do with a smaller account. And I'm like, you really can. I mean, some of these trades we put on are a couple $100. That's it. Some of the trades we put on are closer to 1,000 for a one lot. And this, anybody can do. There's no PDT issue. There's no, the only issue is execution. And that's the thing, is that when I develop this, it's definitely something that I want to start trading on days where I can. But it's not something I'm going to be able to do like live with you guys, because as you guys know, and as you guys do, we all got busy lives to live. Ain't nobody got time to sit in front of a computer all day long. But on days when I do have time, this definitely seems like it's going to have some legs to it. So definitely something I am working on right now. I want to provide that to you guys in case that's something you want to do. I know Victor was interested in doing some day trading, and I know, Victor, this would definitely fall right into your alley right there. So definitely looking to help you guys out where I can. Jay with the flex, very cool. Now I want to talk about Jay. Jay and I are going to meet later on today. So Jay, I'm looking forward to catching up with you. But with that being said, let's get right into our market analysis. All right, welcome to the 10-minute trading room. This is how to trade only 10 minutes a day and exactly how to take the guesswork out of trading. Now, with our 10 minutes to freedom trading strategy, always starts with the market. And right now, the market just cannot decide where it's going. The 10-day needs to be over the 20-day to be bullish. Let me clean all this up for you guys. Go back to the daily. Take out this yellow line. Hang on. So that's a VWAP. Let me close that. Something that is showing some promise on the futures trading intraday was using the VWAP. Okay. So we need to see the 10-day over the 20-day, which we do have, but also price over the 50-day, which we do not have. It's stuck in this area right here, right? Let's look at it top to bottom here real quick. This range is really important for somebody. Somebody with big money, not just one person, but some participants with big money are not wanting this to go either direction. Nima, absolutely not. I'm trading it in my Tastyworks account. You do need to be approved for it, but I did a while ago. Plus, I have a business account, which makes it different. Like, I am not approved to trade crypto because I have a business account. I don't know why, but that's just their rules. But if I remember correctly, it was like a checkbox and it worked. So it shouldn't be an issue for you. Oh, but you're in Canada. I'm pretty sure you can still do it. Actually, I'll tell you what, if you go into your broker platform, just type in /ES. That'll bring you the big futures contract, the E-minis. And then if you type in /MES, that's going to get you the micro contract, which is 1/10 the size of this. But also, what's really cool is once we get this developed, right, this will work for everybody, no matter the size of your account. If you need 10 or less, go with the micros. If you need 10 or more, you can do a combination of both the big contract and the micros, or just go with the big contract. So yeah, that's how you can check real quick. It's a /, which is the one with the question mark on it on your keyboard there. And then just MES or just ES. Like I say, I'm practicing on the little money before I make the big money happen. So there you go. I thought that was cool. So let's go back to here real quick. Like I say, this level is important to somebody. Clearly to us, it's a trading range. We don't really know which direction it's going to go. So we don't really have entry or exit signals based on this point. So the market is not conclusive, bullish or bearish on the trend. But let's take a look at everything else. MMFI is getting monkey hammered today. It's down 11%. And if you guys remember us a couple days ago, I was saying when this range breaks, I think it's going to break to the downside. Just my opinion based on the market breadth. And lastly, FinClub didn't have a light appear today. It happens on rare occasion, but you can tell from the pass it opens what color it was today, which was an orange day. Not on Questrade Canada. Oh, interesting. Okay, that's good to know, Bob. I appreciate you letting me know that. Okay, so going back to here real quick. We do not have a conclusive market trend. And rather than fighting to see which way it's going to go, today is a defensive day. We're already in the market with Dash. We do need to talk about Dash, but we're not going to be adding new positions. Now, of course, the question you got to ask yourself is, how long am I going to wait for these positions to come up, which I do have more on the final thoughts today. But like Mark says here, wait in cash for proper setups, as long as it takes. Now, also, remember, while we're doing nothing, less experienced, lesser disciplined, and less skilled investors are laying the groundwork for your success. This is actual, like at this point, this is not hyperbole, okay? Watch what Mark says here. They're building the bases, and we're going to buy the breakouts. This is not hyperbole. This is exactly what's happening. This is exactly other people building the bases, and we will buy the breakout, either direction. Precisely what he's talking about here, which I'm really glad to see this actually like play out on screen so you guys can see it too. Okay, but now we need to take a look at our open positions, which is what we do on defensive days. We're going to look at Dash. So we need to see our trend line, or our profits locked in on Dash. They're not. We're following the 10-day, and that has not passed our entry point. down here. Okay. We need to exit on if any of these are true. A half ATR from entry, that's already passed. We're not an issue there. If it's a close above yesterday's high or the back-tested trend line. Now, that is happening as we speak right now. Now, with this, we have two positions on. One was a broken wing butterfly. One was the long puts. This is an exit signal to exit the long puts. So as of right now, the exit signal is happening to exit the puts. So let me go exit that real quick. I'll tell you where I get filled. Give me a second here, doing my other screen. It is, hang on, I'll pull it up for you here too. Dash June 17th, 75 puts. Okay. Close. See where I can get filled. All right, working. Out at 490. Wasn't a great trade. Out at 490. But following the plan, as you guys know, right? Flexible in the outcome because we don't know what's going to happen in the outcome, but rigid in the plan. So here's some news that happened today in Dash, which I thought was pretty interesting, actually. Some cannabis company is partnering with DoorDash to launch weed deliveries in Canada. So I guess Bob and Nima, I guess you guys are going to have a good time using Dash up there. I mean, you do you. I have no judgment, but I thought that was pretty interesting. And because of that, Dash is up on the news, right? Now, granted, it is not by any means like a huge bullish trajectory at this point. It's just hit our exit signal. So we're following the plan, getting out. Now, on the broken wing butterfly, in fact, let me take a screenshot for you real quick. It's slightly unprofitable. But what's cool is that it's like tracking right alongside. That's the current price. 71 is the peak of this broken wing butterfly right here. You do have a choice. If you are comfortable with leaving this on, you could do it. Knowing that if tomorrow or the next day it comes back, it's going to be looking at a really solid return if it goes to 71. Only when it hits 75 will it hit max loss on this trade. However, for me, I'll tell you my history. This is how I really struggled with selling options. Because the thought in my head is, oh, okay, if I give this until expiration, or if I give this a few more days, there's still a chance, right? There's still a chance. It wasn't until Steve Burns and Mark Minervini really stressed the point of having exit signals. I mean, clear exit signals, that I really was able to wrap my brain around, okay, the exit signal has occurred. I'm not just in long puts, but also in this trade here, I need to protect my capital. So yes, it does have some time, and yes, it could come back. But nothing's guaranteed in this market, as you guys know. So I'm going to go ahead and I am going to close the broken wing butterfly where it's at right now. It's going to be a minuscule loser, but it is part of the plan. All right, so that was on the 71s. It was two of the 71s, one of the 70s, one of the 75s. So I'm going to close it to where I get filled. Okay, I'm out. Refresh the page here. At 160. That was my fill price, 160. So, totally flat at this point. Zero trades on whatsoever. All right. So we are closed in every position we have on right now, waiting for the market figure itself out. So back to SPY real quick. Yeah, frustrating, but at the same time, following the plan, as you guys know, nobody's going to have a 100% win rate, but it is important to follow the plan while things are happening like this, especially on a choppy market. Choppy markets can totally ruin accounts if you let them, but they don't have to. Bob was saying, Nima, get some grass and snacks in the same delivery. I think that's exactly, Bob, I think you nailed it. I think that was their business plan the whole time. Okay, let's move into our final thoughts. Okay, I got it right here. Let me zoom in. This is so key, and why a lot of people can't do it. A lot of people can't make it in this market. 95% of the time, waiting is the name of the game. And that's hard to believe, right? That's why we have offensive days. That's why we have defensive days. That's why we have days when we don't do anything except reduce our risk. 95% of the time we are waiting. And then when the time comes, you must enact very quickly a plan. You must, well, not really enact a plan. You must follow the plan as soon as it happens. You cannot let that plan go otherwise. So yeah, exactly this. Exactly this. 95% of the time, trading is a waiting game. And especially in a choppy market, protecting your capital is paramount above all. Thank you guys so much for coming today. Jay, I will see you here in about an hour and 20 minutes. And everybody else, thank you so much for coming today. I appreciate you very much. I will try to send the email. As you guys know, my servers are not working right now, but I'm going to try. I'm going to see if I can make it happen. If I use my phone's data plan, which is not going to be awesome to trade, but I think I'm going to try. I'll try. Thank you guys so much for coming today. I'll see you back here tomorrow.
Hey, don't forget, before you head out, head to secretinvestingbook.com right now to get your free copy of the Secret Investing Book. This is how to finally get a positively unfair advantage in the stock market. And it has 13 of the secrets that Wall Street does not want you to know. And I want to send this to you for free today. Just help me by covering shipping. And the way you can do that is by going to secretinvestingbook.com. That's secretinvestingbook.com, and I'll ship this out for you right away. Thanks so much. I'll see you there.